Hey guys, Ultrapro here. Obviously, or you wouldn't be watching my channel. Although it does say Tony, whatever the name is. I can't remember what I put the name as. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd do another Jaguar video. I'll probably do another one in a couple of weeks, but I wanted to show some bits that I've got recently. Obviously, there's the Jaguar, as you know. I've got a new power supply. Just to let you all know, I've managed to get the Jaguar CD drive. I managed to sell enough stuff to afford it, and as well as being able to afford the system, I managed to get a couple of games. My other half had the pleasure of unpacking this for me earlier today. I was at work. She texted me saying, "Oh, parcel's arrived for you, can I open it?" I was like, "No, I want to open it when I get home." But she wouldn't cave in, so I had to let her open it. This is apparently one of the best retail games for the Jaguar. It depends on your perspective, I guess. If you didn't like Cyber Morph, you probably won't like this. But this, some of my friends and family would be interested to know, is a sequel to Cyber Morph. My brother in particular, he knows Cyber Morph quite well, and he'll be interested to see this at some point next time he's around. Yeah, apparently it's infinitely better than the original. I say infinitely. I mean, you know, within reason. It was a year or two after the first one came out. It is Pro Controller compatible, much like one other game that I've got on the Jaguar. I really would like to pick up the Pro Controller, but they're ridiculously expensive. I think the most I saw one go for was £100 on eBay, which is just offensive. Anyway, so yeah, just quick overview of my collection again. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I should have about 23, 24 by the end of the week once the other ones that I bought have arrived. Yeah, so I got Hover Strike, but I've got the remake coming on the CD. I really want to get Iron Soldier 2. I've got Pitfall coming. I'm bidding on Power Rally, whatever it's called, or the rally one, the top-down rally driving game. The guys at Dream Atari Age will know the one I mean. I was kind of torn as to which game I should demo tonight, because I really want to do a video of Super Burnout at some point, because I really like that game. I think that's probably the best of its kind. I quite hated games like Outrun and Hang On and things like that. The only one that I liked was Skitchin, which was, or was it Road Rash? I can't remember. I think it was both, because you just rode along and attacked people as you went by. You know, you on your motorbike just whipping people on the side of the head with a chain or kicking them or whatever. That was great fun. But I just didn't like those old 2D racing games where you followed a sprite that was driving along a map and an environment, and you had to turn left and right, and you had to slow down and speed up. But Super Burnout is by far the best of that kind, in my opinion. However, tonight I'm going to demo Missile Command 3D. I wasn't all that impressed when I unwrapped my copy. As you can see, it's pretty much fucking immaculate. That's not a scratch. Oh, it is a scratch. How did I get a scratch on there? That's deeply upsetting. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to demo this because I made the silly mistake of not trying the VR mode last time I played it. The VR mode is the much more graphically impressive version. I don't know if you can see on there a screenshot of it, but apparently later on in the game you fight things like dragons and all sorts of things like that, and it looks pretty cool. Certainly one of the best graphical examples for the Jaguar. Anyway, I'm just going to put the camera down for now so that I can hook this up, if you bear with me. At some point I'm going to give Doom another try, because you know, I've been speaking to the Atari Age guys and they've explained a few things about it, like for instance why it lacks in-game music, which for me was a bit of a bugbear, because I quite like a good in-game soundtrack, and if a game doesn't have that, it tends to put me off. But never mind. So anyway, yes. This was one of the things that Atari were perhaps infamous for when they did the Jaguar, was instead of coming up with new stuff, they released a collection type game where it had it would have the original version of a game, along with a bunch of remake versions, like for instance Tempest has the original and remake versions. Same is true for this game. I don't think they focused I don't think they focused nearly enough on original content. They didn't go after third-party developers enough. They did a lot of Atari games, Atari's own titles, rehashing all their old games from the 80s, and some of them were better than others. This was definitely one of the better ones. Now, I'm going to hold my hand up high and say I never played the original when I was young, because, to be honest, I was born too late to get into the original Atari machines. I didn't get into the Atari machines at all. My interest started on Atari with the Lynx and then the Jaguar. So I never played the original Missile Command. Yeah, so I haven't got that much knowledge about the game, but I quite like the virtual mode. I've just started playing it, as I'd never tried it before. I'm really struggling to get a good bit of video quality here. Not entirely sure why. So yeah, the aim of the game was just to defend your cities and your gun turrets from an overwhelming invasion force. The original, the view was just, you had your towers and then it was very 2D. Whereas with this mode, I can actually see what the hell is going on, because you can move to other towers by the press of a button, which I think is quite clever. And certainly, I think for when it came out, which was, and again, if you guys on Atari age care to correct me, I think it came out 94, early 95. And I think for those days, before the PS1 and just before the Saturn came out, graphically I don't think it was that bad. Certainly it was the best graphics we'd ever seen at the time. Die, damn you. You're heading straight for me, aren't you? Oh, what was that? Ah. Aha! The boss of this stage. I haven't 100% learnt the controls yet. I still haven't figured out how to get the missiles to bloody well hit anything with any real accuracy. I think that means I creamed him. No. Yeah, you got him. Just try and make sure we've got okay video. Just pause that for a second. I think that's about as good as it's probably going to get. Whoa. Yeah, so for 94, 93, this was certainly one of the best looking 3D games around. I mean, it was so in its infancy, 3D at the time. No one had really ever seen it, no one knew what it was going to do. I reckon I'll probably just let a couple of missiles hit my city, but never mind. That may have been a mistake. Oh no, done alright. Okay, where is this freaky worm thing? I love that. That sound effect is awesome. It sounds like a bloke. I'm angry at you for shooting me. Where's he gone? Ah, never mind. Yeah, so it's quite a fun little game, that. I quite like it. I'm going to have to play it some more. Unfortunately, my thumb is really aching now, so I'm going to give up. Let me just turn that off. Right, so, yes, Battle Morph. I'm going to definitely do a video of that as soon as I've got the CD drive. I might as well unpack it now while I've got a couple of minutes left. Unfortunately, it's a bit difficult with one hand. Conundrum. I really don't want to mangle the box. I know. I'm going to get a kniff. Woo. One-handed package opening with a knife. It certainly is a art form. Come on, you little bastard. Gotcha. Now, some of you are probably going to say, oh my god, he opened the cellophane, he's unwrapped it. How dare he? But, come on guys, really. Why buy a game if you're not going to play it? That's what I say. I'll keep them in good condition, as good as I can keep them, but I can't be bothered to keep unopened games on my shelf. I'm sorry, I just won't do it. Let's see what we got here. That appears to be everything in the case. Now, I'm really fascinated by this because I've never had a Jaguar CD game that I can remember. So I've never seen one of these before. So I'm quite chuffed with this. This is quite high quality. Certainly higher quality when compared to the cartridge games. Jaguar. That's interesting. This is very cool. Instructions, disc. I'm quite looking forward to playing this. Oh my god, look at that. Look. Quality. Anyway, take care guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video as usual. Give me a shout if you've got any questions. Otherwise, give me a comment, give me a like, give me a friend, whatever you want to do. I shall speak to you soon. Okay, bye.